I'm making my way downtown. I'm walking fast. My face is past and I'm homebound.
Back on 1,000 miles again.
Well, that's the after show. Welcome everybody. We definitely didn't steal that off of a YouTube video that's only 19 seconds long. I'm Brooklyn. Joined today by the other hooligans in Multiplex. And Winston Marshall decided to hop in the back door and joined us today. Winston, why are you here hanging out with us? This must be like volunteer hours.
I mean, like you said, I came in the back door. I just saw it was unlocked, so I was like, I might as well walk in and see what's in this motherfucker. It might be something nice in here. So
yeah, and somebody who knows a lot about back doors. That's son of a bitch, Cody Newberry. Cody, you're like the locksmith for back doors.
Yeah, we've talked about how you need to watch what you say and already.
What?
Am I breaking up?
A little bit, yeah.
Fantastic.
Stellar Chance Olsen impersonation.
Yeah,
what
you're doing
stuff. Yeah. But I'm so happy we can't scare Winston off with your stupid openings. So yeah.
Oh, believe me. I don't know. I can't talk right now. Tim Smith, you run this channel. How are you doing today?
I really got to call that lock guy to fix the doors. I really do. First, Cody, Brooklyn. But at least with Winston, it's a good face to see here. Just make sure you kick Brooklyn and Cody out the back door. But it's good to be on here. Good to see. Good to see we finally have some guests that people want to see besides just us recurring every week. So thank you, Winston, for agreeing to do this.
No worries, man. Glad to be here.
Now the real question is, who do I introduce, the true Kaleb or the false Kaleb? Oh no, wait! I introduced the one that has the red beanie on. Wait, I can't do that. You guys both have the beanies on. You're both named.
Wait, what about the one with glasses?
Here, how about this? How about this? We're gonna.
Okay, we'll take
for the sake of identification.
For the sake of identification, okay. Blind Kaleb, introduce yourself to the panel.
Hi, my name is Blind Kaleb. I have a very serious problem. I have to conform to Brooklyn's every whim, including stupid cold opens. But I'm excited. I'm excited to be here, and this is gonna be a fun week. Boatman, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Come on now, come on.
My little brother always has to ruin every single opening I do. God,
I accidentally had the Full Metal Classic open on the other page.
You two timing little both.
You both just acted like McLovin and Step Brothers. Like, I don't know what to do. Someone's new here, and I don't know what to say or do. But I'm just so, good job, guys. Good job.
I can't be blind. I can't go blind.
Yeah. So, do you guys want to start off with a game?
Always.
Do you guys want to do?
Hi, I'm Little Boat. I'm Kaleb.
I guess you have
nice going, Brooklyn.
YouTube in the background. You don't get an introduction after you were playing YouTube.
Do we do one of the games that we usually play, or do we want to do one of the new ones?
Last time we tried a new game, it led to a lot of controversy in the chat. So let's do it.
True. Okay, so let's play 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon.
Okay.
Yeah. You're
really? Yo! I got an even better one for you. If we're gonna do that,
right,
then why don't we go 6 Degrees of Keanu Reeves to switch it up and shit? I actually just went to a. I'm kind of cheating because I just went to a party where that was the theme, but I'm very curious to see how y'all do.
That's fair. All right, because I think the times that we've played 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon, it's never like ever. I think at the times it's gotten back to Kevin Bacon might be like once, and we've played it like probably 20 times. So Winston, you will start it off. You you will ask Tim. Tim is going to ask Kaleb. Coho. Coho's going to ask Cody. Cody's going to ask Boatman. Boatman's going to ask me, and then I'll ask you. So for those of you who don't know the rules, it's essentially going to be actor or actress was in movie with actor or actress, and then we just continue that chain. The franchise rule is a thing. But for like the MCU, we're only counting trilogies. What else am I missing, guys?
You covered
if
franchise.
you successfully connect it to Keanu, you get a save, pretty much.
Yeah.
So if you get it and you like get stumped at one point, you can get back in. So
if you're incorrect, if you're incorrect, the next person gets to start fresh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so whoever starts after me will probably get to start fresh.
All right, so Winston, the floor is yours.
All right, I'm going to start with Tessa Thompson. Who did I pass?
Oh, okay, yeah. Sorry. Because
are we starting with that or? Yeah.
My bad. I might be feeling a different way than y'all.
No.
It's
because
right.
we've all
Tessa Thompson was in blank movie with that actor, and then he takes that actor and has to go with another chain. Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh, so I do need to give you a movie and another actor. I thought I'd just give you that actor.
Because the game that you're talking about is actually like a different game that we play called Shenanigans, and it's another fun one. But yeah,
All right, word. I got you. All right, Tessa Thompson is going to be in Men in Black International with Chris Hemsworth.
Okay. Chris Hemsworth. Chris Hemsworth was in Ghostbusters 2016 with Kristen Wiig.
I thought he was going a different way. All right.
Who goes after him?
Nope.
After Tim?
Coho.
Oh, okay. Shit. I thought you were going a different way. Okay. I know who that is, but what is she in otherwise?
Caleb normally doesn't think, but tonight he's all scatterbrained.
I know. I'm never expected to think.
5.
We see brain cells.
Repeat the question.
As we
repeat the question.
You got question.
Chris Hemsworth was in 2016's Ghostbusters with Kristen Wiig.
You call yourself a movie fan?
I do call myself a movie fan, but I'm also Owen whatever in regular movie trivia.
He's also stunned because I'm usually out by now.
It's true.
Winston gave me what we call a layup, and I was able to survive one. Thank you,
Caleb.
Hey man, it's no fun unless we all get some, dog. So
congratulations, Mr. Smith. I believe you're going to continue without me. I'm gonna make a quick. I'll make a guess. I'm gonna make a guess, and if I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
I already said something.
I didn't hear you. You broke up, so I didn't hear you. Kristen Wiig was in. I know the name. I can't see the face. Chris Wiig was in Trainwreck with Amy Schumer. I don't know.
No,
I don't think
it was in Bridesmaids with.
Oh, you're right. Dang it!
I was waiting for that.
With Matt Damon, but okay.
Yeah.
Okay, who gets to start fresh?
You get to start fresh.
Yeah. Ooh, okay. I'm going to go with. Ben Affleck was in The Town with Jeremy Renner.
Okay, and that's my go. Jeremy Renner is in Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol with Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise is in A Few Good Men with one of the great Canadian actors of our time, Kiefer Sutherland.
Who's that to? That's not to me, is it?
That's to you, yeah.
Oh, son of a bitch. All right, hold on. Let me think about
You're
this.
a dick to our own guest. What the hell?
Brooklyn doesn't know how to play this game.
There's a couple.
Yeah, there's a few.
A Few Good Men.
Yeah. Does it have to be movies though? Because all I can think about right now
24.
Is 24. All I can fucking think about.
Let's just.
I got him one game too, and that's all I could think of.
Let's just allow 24.
I don't know anything from movie TV.
Oh, there's two like there's
one really
I don't want
bad movie I can think of.
There's
you can think of this, but you can't think of Kristen.
Or one really great
Right.
80s.
I was like, for real, you can't think of Kristen Wiig, dog, in anything.
It shows you what I'm
He's starting
interested
to
in.
talk
Terrible
trash to
movies.
Winston
I
because he
don't
can't
like
think of
I want to give hints, but I don't want to give hints because once I give you a hint, you're like it's kind of like a snap. It's like, oh, okay, that makes a lot of sense now.
There's a movie in particular that I hear his voice, an animated movie, but my brain is not.
After
I
you guys
know
screwed him over
what
in the
you're talking
last
about.
debate. After you screwed him over in that last debate in late night, you might as well give him a hint.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I couldn't even come with the hot fire if I lost that debate. All right, I'm just gonna go out on a limb here because I can't remember what animated movie it is off the top of my head, but I'm gonna say Kiefer Sutherland was in. Oh God, Zootopia with Idris Elba.
So I believe you're thinking of Monsters vs. Aliens, where he plays the general.
Fuck! That's exactly what I was thinking about.
And the two movies that I was thinking of were The Lost Boys and Stand By Me.
I was thinking Pompeii. That really garbage movie from 2014.
I was thinking 2005's The Wild.
Oh, wow.
All right, so I thought I'd never say this, but Tim, you get to start fresh.
Wow, yeah, I never thought I'd hear that. I could die happy now, Brooklyn. Yes, you are, Cody.
Because last time he was a douche.
Hey, maybe you should watch basketball and stop giving me a hard time for it.
No, you picked Lyndon B. Johnson, LBJ.
Yeah, last time you picked
Motherfucker! I just thought of a great goddamn Kiefer Sutherland movie. Fuck!
What movie?
No, I'm not gonna ruin it. I'm gonna keep that in the back pocket. If for some reason this shit happens again, I got y'all motherfuckers.
Okay, let's go with John Travolta.
Was in what?
Oh, John Travolta was in Pulp Fiction with Samuel L. Jackson. Let's go for an easy one.
Okay. Samuel L. Jackson was in...
You got 20,000 movies to pick from.
Yeah. He was in The Hateful Eight with Timothy Roth.
Ooh.
All right. Tim Roth was in, I'll say, Reservoir Dogs with. Oh wait, Brooklyn's my next person. I'm not gonna be that mean.
He was
Tim Roth was in Reservoir Dogs with Harvey Keitel.
Avenge me, goddammit.
No. Harvey Keitel was in. Harvey Keitel was in Kill Bill Volume 1 with Uma Thurman.
I will be the fact checker as I am the first person to reveal my lack of knowledge.
I was hoping you would go Steve Buscemi, or I was hoping you're going to say Tim Roth looks an Incredible Hulk with Edward Norton.
I was going
to tie Harvey Keitel and Adam Sandler.
He did avenge you.
I do appreciate that. Thank you. Well done.
He voted against you, against me in the debate, and then he screws you again and invites you on these shows to just pretty much do it. That's
to be fair, I was the deciding vote in that debate, and I went out first, so I got my karma already.
Yeah, even though I agreed with him. So what? So it's Tim that starts fresh again. Tim has a chance to win this game. What is?
I know. Is there a rule? Can it be movies that are in theaters, or no?
Yeah. Yeah, because Winston used a movie that hasn't even been out yet.
You get to start fresh. You shouldn't
start fresh.
I had his name in my head, now I can't think of it.
Choose any other actor from any other movie.
I know. I'm going to damn it. Because I was going to go with Fighting with My Family because I saw that and I liked it.
Tim Smith, your question for the win.
Was in Logan with Patrick Stewart.
Okay. I was like, bro.
That was painful.
I was trying to think of his name for the longest time.
Tim, your question for the win. Say a name.
Buddy, what's his name? I don't.
Thanks for ruining that joke.
Okay, so.
By the way, hi, Robert.
I'm going to mispronounce this really bad, but Patrick Stewart was in Green Room with Anton Yelchin.
Nailed it.
That's close enough.
Yep, you got it.
Okay. Yeah, thanks, Caleb. Even though you don't know.
Anton Yelchin was in Thoroughbreds with Olivia Cook.
In the arms of the angel.
I don't even know who Olivia Cook is.
Oh man. I know one for this one too. I know one for Kiefer Sutherland. I know one for everyone, not Kristen Wiig.
Cody, you're starting out fresh. I really don't know it. I really don't.
Wow.
Well, it's down to Cody and Caleb.
Well, she was in
Barrymore
one, if I'm
was
not
in
mistaken.
Fever Pitch with Jimmy Fallon.
Jimmy Fallon
You're the worst.
was in, I'm not going to go that because you're probably going to name some deep cut movie if I say that. Was in Almost Famous with Billy Crudup.
Doesn't go for the Jurassic World.
Thought you were going Jurassic World.
What was your connection again?
Jimmy Fallon is in Almost Famous with Billy Crudup. He's the new manager in Almost Famous.
Yep.
Okay.
I think that's Boatman for the win.
No, I just watched this piece
Yeah,
of crap
we were-
movie.
We were talking about this days ago.
Billy Crudup was in Watchmen, whatever version you'd like to watch. Boring with Nico's favorite, Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
Oh, frick. Dang it. What is Jeffrey Dean Morgan?
Two Caleb.
Really?
Okay, Jeffrey.
This is the one Tim
Dean-
knows, and he's having an aneurysm.
What else is Jeffrey Dean Morgan in? This is the only Jeffrey Dean Morgan movie I know.
You couldn't pick a name, Tim. You can't get angry. You were struggling with a name.
I know, but this one I know.
Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
Yeah. After watching Watchmen.
Are we doing a count?
5, 4, 3.
Jeffrey
Two,
Dean Morgan is
1.
in The Losers with Patrick Wilson. Good
Oh!
game,
All
Cody.
right, so
he had the movie.
No, he had the
Right.
movie.
Patrick Wilson isn't in The Losers.
Yeah, I know. That's why he's wrong, but he had the right movie.
Oh.
Yeah, he had
Wait,
the right
listen.
movie, but not the right
Patrick
actor.
Wilson isn't in. Dang it! I thought
Okay.
Patrick Wilson.
now,
No, you're thinking of Jason Patrick.
You could have picked Rampage.
Dang it,
with
that's
the
right.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
all right, so we need to go on to now a multiplex staple. So, guys, you know what time it is?
If you say Family
Family
Feud,
Feud.
I'm
Family
out.
Feud.
It's
Feud?
11. It's 11:25. It's 11:25 p.m. Atlantic Daylight Savings Time. That means only one thing. It's time for Multiplex Family Feud.
Down, down, down.
Let me get on the board.
Instead of me picking teams, we're gonna have captains. So Winston and Tim, you are team captains because Winston, you are our guest. Tim, you're my boss, and I would like to keep my passport to YouTube. So, I have a number between 1 and 2. Winston, what number is it?
Between 1 and 2?
It's one. It's 1 or 2.
Oh, I thought it was in between. I was like, that's simple. It's 1.5. I don't know why you I'll take 2. Tails never fails.
It's 2. So you get to pick first. So I am not competing. I'll be your host master. So out of the lovely contestants, who would you like to be for your first pick?
If you don't know names, you can say Beanie Kid 1 and Beanie Kid 2. That is acceptable.
I was gonna say I'm gonna go against my better judgment and go against the person that spells Caleb wrong, and that's Caleb with the K with the Creed background.
Ouch, but I'll take it. I'll take it. First picked in Family Feud. This is a mistake, but we'll do it.
All right, I will go Cody Newberry.
Okay.
Why do you keep splitting up me and my dad? Okay, this is just.
He's my dad. Who are you? Get out of here.
One eats paint chips, the other does not. So you take your guess on which one's which.
And then I'm gonna go with the one arguing with his brother. I'm gonna take Bobbert as my second choice.
Yeah, let's go, Robert.
You just got the best.
Pick last, just like kickball.
Wait, hold on. When's Paul coming in?
Paul said he'd be here in a minute. So
Paul's gonna take Robert's spot.
Wait, are you?
Yeah, I won't be here for very long, so Paul will take my spot.
We'll take Boatman. We got Boatman.
All right, it's time to play Multiplex Family Feud. I need Winston and Tim to the podium, please. Yeah, sorry, I do weird stuff like this. There's Paul.
Hey, Paul, we're playing Family Feud. You're on our squad.
Well,
yeah.
Wait, is it the Kaleb?
It's Winston, Paul.
It's the Marshalls versus the Smiths.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did drafting, and you are Robert's second string. So.
Yeah, you are the understudy to Robert Parker.
Yeah. It's all right.
What's new? I'm the new Kevin Smets, you know.
All right. As I pull up the questions here momentarily.
One day, Paul,
is fucking slow. God.
Do you just want us to buzz in with our names?
Or a name of an actor in a movie. It's your call.
Robert, go away. It's time for bed. It's time for bed. Go away. You're past your bedtime. Put your son to bed.
I'd like to report shots fired.
I'm not
never competing in Multiplex again.
Yeah, I'm only gonna be here for like 10 minutes. I gotta get my good ones in.
I have Winston and Tim on the podium here. I have top 9 answers on the board. We asked 100 people this question or this thing. Name a country that speaks Spanish.
Brazil.
Why are you buzzing with an answer?
You said I'm confused. What's
okay. I heard. Calm your tits. Just a second here. Calm your tits here for a second. Show me Brazil. That is a strike. You are wrong, Winston.
Spain.
That's terrible.
Was that Spain?
Yes.
Survey says
it was intended.
Spain is the number 1 answer with 38 points.
Wait, I thought you said South American country.
And he said name a country.
And even then,
Brazil doesn't even speak Spanish, bro.
Bowman, we're screwed.
All right. All right, Winston, would you like to pass or play?
Let's play.
I mean, based on the fact that he thought that Brazil speaks Portuguese, I should pass it, but we're gonna play.
All right, well. All right,
under pressure.
I am joined by the Marshall family. Winston, you are the leader. Can you introduce your family, please?
Yeah. So this kid to my left over here, I don't know if he has hair or not because he's always wearing a fucking beanie. This is Kaleb. And then this other gentleman right here, he decided to go and get a surgery to turn from a white kid into an Asian kid. This is
That's true.
Paul.
That's
all
true.
right.
It was successful.
Well, all right, Kaleb. Top 9 answers. Number 1 is already off the board. I want you to name a country that speaks Spanish.
I'm gonna take Mexico off the board.
Show me Mexico. That is number 2 for 24 points.
Woo!
So now we go on to one Robert Parker. First of all, hello, Robert. I do have a quick question for you though.
Yes.
Where are the other rounds going?
I knew it. I knew you were gonna do that. I saw it coming.
I want you to name a country that speaks Spanish.
Okay, I am going to say, let's go with Peru.
Show me Peru. That is a strike. That is your first strike for the Marshall family. Peru is not on the board. We now go back to
the wrong
Winston.
child.
Risky.
Yeah, so 1 and 2 are on the board. I want you to name a country that speaks Spanish.
I mean, now I do have a question. Are you saying that's their like primary language? Is that what you're saying?
No,
like
not their primary language.
Okay, so to that point, I mean, I certainly know Trump doesn't want it to be this way, but I'm gonna say America.
Show me America. America is number 3 with 10. With 10.
All right.
So, Kaleb, floor is yours. 1 strike on the board. I want you to name a country that hables español.
Okay. My guess for top 9, it might come in at 8 or 9. I'm gonna guess El Salvador.
Show me El Salvador.
That's not going to be in the top 10.
Robert is correct. That is not in the top 10. That is your second strike.
Why would you go 8 or 9 if you didn't know for a fact?
I'm trying to think of anything in general.
We now go to Robert. It's on you. If you're incorrect, it goes over to the Smith family for the steal.
Wait, am I not? I thought I was on this team.
Okay.
I'm like so confused.
Well, I'm leaving after this round, so then you take over for me.
Oh, got it.
I'm going to say Costa Rica.
Show me Costa Rica. That is on there as the number 6 answer for 3 points.
Wow.
All right. We in this.
2 strikes on the board.
All right, I'm gonna go. The only place I ever received crabs, Argentina.
Show
Good answer.
Just above Costa Rica as the number 5 answer with 4 points. So back to Kaleb. 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6 are off the board. We're looking for 4, 7, 8, 9.
But I'm gonna guess Thailand. Oh, sorry, I stole your answer.
Okay. We got Spain. We got Mexico. We got the U.S. Costa Rica.
Minnesota, your school systems are failing the youth.
They are. They are. They really are.
Place down the street. I wouldn't say Grand Forks.
Taco Bell.
Grand Forks.
Okay, you got this.
I'm trying to zero in on a name, but there's a lot of talking.
3, 2,
Oof.
Panama.
1. Show me Panama. That is incorrect.
Kaleb, you ruined it.
I did.
For the steal.
We get a steal,
There's
right?
so many. There's so many.
Guys,
there's
no,
20.
it's Puerto Rico.
There's 20 that have it's
Cody, Kaleb. Huh?
It's Puerto Rico. It's got to be Puerto Rico.
I would think.
Which one are you thinking is higher, Kaleb or Cody?
Colombia.
Let's go.
Colombia.
Okay.
What do we? What's your final? I need a final answer here.
Colombia. Final
Colombia.
answer.
The Smiths for the steal. Colombia.
The home of blow.
Was Cuba on there? Was Cuba up there?
Cuba.
I can't believe you almost said U.S. territory. That would have been
I know.
hilarious.
I was really hoping that he was going to say it.
That's why I went to Cody. That's why I went to Cody.
So the ones that you guys didn't get, Cuba was 4.
Yep, Cuba was 9. Yep.
Chile was number 7.
Yep.
And
Argentina?
Guatemala.
Is Argentina not on that list?
Argentina was already said.
It was already said.
I
Oh.
thought this
That
was
is
why
why
I'm
At this point, I have to transfer my consciousness into the racially ambiguous man. He's very handsome,
That's me.
and it's
That's
Paul.
me.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Robert.
Right.
By the way, I was gonna say Colombia. Then went Panama. I don't know why.
Yeah.
But all right.
El Salvador.
All right.
You get Nazari in your heart.
Now need
I do have
Paul. I need Paul and Cody to the podium, please.
Oh boy.
So if I hear you first, you are going to go first.
Wait, so we just say the answer, we don't have to buzz in?
You just say your name.
Okay.
Your name is Paul. Remember that, Paul. You
Top-
said-
Not Robert anymore. It's not
Wait,
Robert.
are you sure it's not Chance? Are you sure it's not Chance? 2.0. Are you
Top 7 answers on the board. I want you to name a famous wizard.
Cody.
sure? Paul.
I heard Cody first.
What?
That's good.
Harry Potter.
To the surprise of absolutely no one, Harry Potter is the number 1 answer.
Definitely said it first.
So,
We're screwed.
Check the
would
tape.
you like to pass or play?
Let's play.
So this is just famous wizards like.
Name a famous wizard.
I know one though.
Okay.
You want to play,
Okay.
Tim?
Yeah,
How
let's
many
play.
answers are on the board?
Okay, that's fine.
All right, we are on to the Smith family. Tim, you are the leader. Please introduce your family.
We're screwed, guys.
My first overall draft pick, my brother Cody, and
brother,
his
man, not a draft pick. What the hell?
and his son that also eats paint chips, the other beanie wearer, Kaleb Bowman.
Yeah, Puerto Rico. Good job. I was treating you really good.
I was
All right.
very
I
surprised.
love the American school system.
Spanish
Jesus.
in Puerto Rico.
All right, we are on to
Gotta love that
we're-
Midwestern school system.
Yeah.
we are on to Boatman. And the question is, I want you to name a famous wizard.
Merlin.
Show me Merlin. That is actually the number 2 answer.
That's what I thought. Okay.
It's the number 2 answer.
Malcolm Merlin,
So
actually, is the answer. Sorry.
you're now on to Tim.
Famous wizards. I'm gonna say Voldemort. Famous wizards.
Show me Voldemort. That is number 6. Number 6 with 3 votes.
How many answers are there?
There are 7.
Right?
1, 2, and 6 are off the board.
I'm gonna go Gandalf.
Show me Gandalf, the gray or the white. That is correct. Number 3, 411.
Nice.
I hope we haven't overused our Harry Potter ones, but I'm gonna give one more. I'm gonna say Dumbledore's on there.
Show me Dumbledore. Dumbledore is actually a first strike.
Wow.
Ooh.
Famous wizard. I have a joke answer, but I don't want to get the
3 answers
I wonder if it's the answer, but I don't think
5, 6, and 7.
The same joke answer, Paul. If it is, I'm gonna laugh.
Maybe.
Famous wizards. Let's go. Saruman.
Show me Saruman. Saruman is your second strike.
Fuck. Okay.
Oh.
I have my guess.
Famous wizard. It's gonna be wrong, but let's see if they can pull it. I'm gonna say Snape, but I don't think so.
We now move on to the Marshall family.
Wait.
I kind of want to say David Duke, the Grand Wizard, but
Not the one I was thinking of. Not the one I was thinking of.
Not a bad one. Caleb,
Yes, though. So
Caleb, what you got, man?
I'm thinking
Wait, when was this poll? When was this poll made, Brooklyn? Do you know?
Could not tell you.
It's not. Is it? Do you guys think this is before 2016? Like, do you think
my
Dr.
guess would be
Strange
the
is on
Wizard.
here?
My guess would be the Wizard of Oz.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, that could be it.
I mean, it's literally his name's in the title, so like when you think Wizard, I'm thinking like maybe like in middle range. If Dumbledore or if Dumbledore's not on, then the Wizard of Oz is a Hail Mary.
range.
Yeah, I'm cool with it.
Okay. I'm gonna go with. Yeah, I'll go with the Wizard of Oz.
Dang it!
For the steal.
Yeah.
Yes, I contributed.
Yes.
Paul,
I
my
can
joke
do it.
answer was Michael Jordan when he played for the
So
Wizards.
the two that you guys are missing at number 7 was Newt Scamander. So there was another Harry Potter one there.
Oh,
So
okay.
And
this was post 2016. Was it Doctor Strange?
Doctor Strange.
Okay.
Wait a minute, he's a goddamn sorcerer because I was thinking that shit, but he ain't no goddamn wizard. He a sorcerer. I call shenanigans.
That's another game.
Respect.
Blame the Canadian search engines. Go ahead.
No, we're not asking that one. That one's bad.
Top 10 other wizards?
No. No.
Paul can apparently name one, so let's see how many.
Top 10 sorcerers.
Top 10 reasons why people don't arrive on time.
Okay. I got one. All right. So I need the votes, I guess.
Caleb versus Caleb. Let's do this.
Yeah. All right.
If we both touch the podium, if we both touch the podium at the same time, does it create a paradox?
No. So whoever gets this wins because we are on a bit of a time crunch here. Well, yeah, we'll still play it out, but like whatever family gets it will win. Yeah, we'll win Multiplex 17.
Ain't no fast money.
No, there's no fast money. No fast money. I don't have $20,000 to give out if you guys get 200 points.
You're right.
I have to sell the
How else
house.
are we gonna pay for
You
Winston
told me
being
you
here?
do.
What the crap?
All right, let's do this.
Winston, can we pay you in layers, in trident layers?
I mean, shit. If you have 20,000 of them, you damn sure can.
Yeah. All right. Top.
Okay, hold on. But in order to buzz in, can we use our last names for this one since we're both
Yes.
Caleb?
Duh.
Yes.
Okay.
Top 8 answers on the board.
Caleb with a K.
Name a character from Game of Thrones.
Coho.
Vote.
I heard Coho first.
Ned Stark.
What?
What the fuck?
Ned Stark is on the board, but he is at the bottom.
Woof.
Exactly.
I'm gonna tell you right now, guys. I have never seen Game of Thrones. That was the first name I could pull.
Jon Snow is the number 1 answer.
And Ned Stark was the first thing you came up with, considering you've never seen the show.
John, I was looking for Jon Snow, but Ned Stark popped in first.
Oh, we're playing.
Yes.
All right. So
Wait,
we're on
It's
to
not us. It's not us because it's on the board, right?
Yeah, but they got number one.
Well, we were at number 8. They get the number 1 answer. God damn it.
You made the wrong draft pick, man.
Oh.
All right, on to Tim Smith.
Wow.
Name a character. Name a character from Game of Thrones.
Because I do not pay off as the number 1 pick at all.
All right. Cersei Lannister.
Cersei Lannister is number 5. Cody.
I'm going to go with the Mother of Dragons, Daenerys Targaryen.
No. If you don't say her full name, it doesn't count.
Yes, it does.
No.
He said the headless man.
All the titles.
Yeah.
Bitch, you better Google. You better Google fast.
The North. Jon Snow. Yeah. No,
yes, but Daenerys Targaryen is correct for the number 2 answer.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 1, 2, 5, and 8 are off the board.
Oof.
Still looking
I'm
at
gonna
3, 4, 6,
say
7.
Tyrion Lannister.
That is number 4. Tim.
Okay.
God damn, this is so easy.
Sansa Stark.
Say that one more time.
Sansa Stark.
Sophie Turner's character.
Yeah.
I have Sansa Stark.
I said
That's
Sansa.
not correct.
No, it's Sansa.
It's probably spelled wrong.
It's
Okay.
Sansa.
Yeah.
Stark.
Okay.
Sansa.
All right. Yeah. Cool. That's the number 7 one. I never watched Game of Thrones either, so yeah.
Well,
we're here to help you.
Thank you. Cody.
I think this list is going to be dominated by Lannisters and Stark, so I'm going to go Arya.
Arya is number 3.
3. Fuck.
Yeah.
If I accidentally say one that's been said,
that's a strike.
No.
Oh, it's not. There's no board to look at. So
There's no board to look at. I've allowed it before.
We're not that technically
Lannister been said?
Huh?
What was that?
Has Jaime Lannister been said?
No.
Oh, I'm saying Jaime Lannister then.
Jaime Lannister is number 6.
Okay.
So what do we have left? Brooklyn?
You have number
3 tries. Jesus Christ.
4. You have number 4 is I think. Yeah.
It's the only one left.
4?
Because you said Jon Snow, you said Daenerys Targaryen, you said Arya Stark, you said Cersei, you said Jaime, you said Sansa, and Kaleb Coho said Ned. So yeah, you're looking for 4.
Okay, so we only have 1 left. All right. I don't know if it's going to be all Lannisters and Stark. So I'm going to say Robert Baratheon.
That is your first strike.
Don't call it a comeback.
I have to go with this one because of just who the character was. I'm going to go with Joffrey Baratheon.
Man, fuck you!
That's a strike.
Oh!
Wow.
Woof.
Wow.
Who the fuck made
I'm
this
nervous
list?
now because I'm
Okay, Winston, I have a couple in mind, but we'll see.
That's only the second strike.
That is mine.
okay. I'm the only one on the team who has not watched Game of Thrones.
Oh.
And it's up to you.
Oh, we're fucked. We're fucked.
Hodor.
Family.
Okay, Winston, it has to be either Khal Drogo or Littlefinger. Or Littlefinger.
Littlefinger would be good. I mean, I was thinking either the Mountain of Brienne and Tarth. Other Kaleb, you got anything?
I have never seen the show. This is
okay. No, that actually helps. Which of those characters have you heard of?
Say them again.
The Mountain, Brienne and Tarth, and
Littlefinger, and Khal
I've heard
Drogo.
of Brienne of Tarth and I've heard of Littlefinger.
Let's just go Brienne of Tarth.
Dude, I think we gotta go call Drogo. If Ned starts on this bitch.
All right, Khal Drogo. Answer.
Khal Drogo.
Answer.
Okay, so here is the thing. I legitimately forgot if Tyrion Lannister was said, but I didn't want to say anything. Tyrion Lannister is the number 4 one.
Yeah, I said Tyrion.
Tyrion.
No, you said Tyrion.
Oh,
Tyrion was the father.
Tywin
is the father.
Tywin and there's Tyrion. There's Tywin and there's Tyrion.
There's Tyrion. It's Tyrion. Tyrion is the Tyrion the dwarf Lannister.
That's been said.
Oh, that was said already.
Yeah, so that was said already. So the Smiths win. Yeah,
because it was Tywin is the one you were.
I wasn't sure. But anyways, the Smiths win.
I call shenanigans.
Crazy. That's crazy.
How was Tywin higher?
We would have won. I would like to say this is all on me. I would have won if I could have remembered Jon Snow over Ned Stark.
You picked the one guy that was in one season. Good job.
So we'll go with. I think so. Kaleb and Cody. I think we'll skip that other game and we'll go. Yeah. We'll do like a Q&A. Yeah, cool. So yeah, we'll do like a sort of a pre-filled Q&A here. So Winston, how does it? I do apologize. I have yet to see the Black exhibition match, but it is on my list because I hear that it's incredibly hilarious and funny. How did it feel to fight this? Because I know last time we talked, this is something that's sort of in the works, and now that this sort of come to fruition, it's already happened.
Yeah.
Looking back at it, how do you feel?
I mean, it was amazing. From top to bottom, it was everything that I would hope for. I didn't really know what we were going to do with the deaths. To have Danielle and Devon on there was incredible because they're fucking hilarious. Having Makia do the post interview was hilarious. But again, I called out Jay in particular just because, like, from the minute I met him, it was just a lot of just shit talking back and forth, and I was like, this is going to be funny regardless. But I also did it because, I get a lot of shit on the Schmodown because they're like, oh, Winston is like a weak competitor, blah, 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 blah. But the truth is, I just know what I fucking know. And I was like, I'm black. I was raised on black movies. Like, that's like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, if anything, what I hope that this match does, other than to make people laugh, I hope that this actually finds a way to put, like, black cinema as a category and even as a wheel slice. I think that it is just as vast and as important as all the rest of it. And this isn't like me grandstanding like black movies matter or anything, but it is a major part of cinema.
I mean, if Judd Apatow is a category, then why not?
Exactly. There's no reason why not, because I guarantee you everybody on this panel watching this show and around America at one point or another has quoted a black movie that, they don't even realize. As many people just went around saying bye Felicia for however long, like that's from Friday. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's part of our global lexicon. So.
Has not so much a question for Winston, but a question for the entire panel. Has Spike Lee not been a wheel slice?
Nope. Not a category, not a wheel slice.
No.
I think he's only had like 3 movies ever asked about. And one of them's 25th Hour, which is his movie starring a white guy, of course. But, interesting.
Cody, you politely have your hand raised. I know you have a question.
Yeah, well, I'm 100% with Winston. I wouldn't say like they're like the top genre that I go to, but it's one that I've always found like my like the ones I seek out. I love like civil rights movies, like Selma and Malcolm X, and like Denzel Washington is my favorite actor. So seeing it actually put on display was so cool for me because I've always been I was raised in the mindset, and I always like practice the mindset. Like if you're, if you don't hold different races to the same standard everybody else, then you're just ignorant at this point. You're uneducated. So seeing like the movies that I absolutely love be asked in Schmodown was really cool to see. But this question's not like based on that match because I think that match was fantastic, and I can't wait to see like more matches that maybe break down some walls in the Schmodown. But like, I know last time you were on Late Night, you talked about it. How excited are you to debut into Inner Geekdom? Because that's what the main thing we talked about when you were there, that this is coming up. And that's your, like, besides, other movies, like Geeks stuff is your strength. Are you excited for the season, for everybody to see it?
I'm extremely excited about it. I mean, the funny thing is like, as I started to study, and I was studying with my, my tag team partner, Eric, I started to realize like some of the gaps that I have, which is interesting. Like I've got comic book shit down to a T. That's not even like a question. Star Wars also have down to a T, but like, it's funny. Star Wars scares me a little bit. I'm intimidated by it just because of how many questions you've had, so many competition, and Ken Natsock like dominating that division, that I'm worried that those are some really deep cuts. But generally across the board, you're now putting it in the realm of the movies that I watch like nonstop. So like, I'm very excited to see. But But I'm sure we have my first Intergeekdom match scheduled. I'm nervous. I'm definitely nervous, but I'm excited about it. It should be good.
Awesome. Yeah, and then the panel is yours. I'm gonna pull up the questions here from the Facebook post. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, free reign.
Here, I'll just ask this question that I always ask. Sorry to cut in there, Brooklyn. I think everyone else on the panel has answered this, but Winston, if you had to pick 4 movie characters to be your roommates, ideally from different movies, who would you pick?
Okay, 4 characters to be roommates with. All right, I would take John Wick. That way we don't have to buy a security system. Though that's probably not a great choice now that I think about it. He waits till everybody he loves and cares about dies before he does anything, so maybe that's not the best. But I'll stick with John Wick. Chris Tucker from Rush Hour, he would definitely get annoying, but it would be fucking hilarious. And certainly better than being Rudy Rod from Fifth Element, because that's really fucking annoying. I'm going to go with... It's kind of cheating. I'm going to go with Gohan from Dragon Ball Resurrection F. He's not necessarily strong, but he's an adult, so he'll be the responsible one of all the things. And again, if shit goes down, he's strong enough. Any human thing he could deal with. And then probably lastly, I gotta go with shit, man. It's gotta be Jessica Rabbit. Like, who didn't love Jessica Rabbit, man? Like, she was a bad motherfucker. So that would probably be my last hit. Oh no, wait, hold on, run that back. I'm gonna go with Tessa Thompson's character from Sorry to Bother You. I can't remember her name off the top of my head, but she was bad.
I've heard so many good things about that movie. Praise it. Yeah.
Isn't her name Detroit? I think.
Yep. Yes. That is correct.
Commissioner extraordinaire.
Yes, because I heard a few key words there, Winston. Dragon Ball Resurrection F. So I can ask this question finally. Who do you think would win? Lay it down the line. Ultra Instinct Goku or God Form Vegeta?
As in, like, his final form, his little sparkle blue that he got?
Yeah. Well, right now, anyways.
Yeah, Goku, Ultra Instinct Goku. Just because, like,
okay.
God Form Vegeta, like, is a badass, and Vegeta always has been, but there's always been that gap is always there. Unless there's a reason for Goku not to train, Goku's always got that little leg up on Vegeta. And Vegeta openly admitted that throughout, like, not for the longest time, but eventually throughout the series, he did say, you know what, there is something special about Kakarot I can't necessarily compete with. But it doesn't stop him from trying. And it's not to say that there wouldn't be a point that maybe Vegeta is stronger for a little bit. But, like, if you're talking about full power as we saw them, Ultra Instinct Goku all the way, man. Oh. You don't just skate off of a fucking beam with a goddamn Kamehameha and fuck somebody up and not be the most badass gangster in all the universe.
I mean, when he can work with his bitter enemy and defeat Jiren in the Tournament of Power, I mean, I can't go. I can't go wrong with that.
Yamcha from Dragon Ball. I'm just kidding.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Hey, man, that Spirit Ball is deceptive. I love using Yamcha actually in Dragon Ball Fighters. Like, that Spirit Balling motherfucker is pretty obnoxious.
Okay, I have a question for you after I go to the chat here. So Eli McKegg, a great person nonetheless. He asked, what has been your favorite character in the Schmodown, based only on character work, not as a competitor?
You know what? I was gonna say Jay, but I have to say honestly Andrew Guy, and the reason why is I got a chance as this season started. Like, I had never spoken to him prior. Like, I didn't speak to him at all during that first season. The only interaction we had was in the middle of the live event in LA, where he yelled "You suck" to me in the middle of it, and I said "Your mama." So that whole shit right there. I eventually found out it was Guy that did it, but I spoke to him. as we started filming this season, he's like the nicest fucking guy in the world. Everything he does on the Schmodown is a complete character work facade. It's a persona. Like, I'm sure I'm busting his shit out there, whatever. Fuck you, guy. Then in that case, but genuinely, he's a really good guy. And so, like, just as a character, the fact that he's developed it that well, and he's become such a heel that people love to hate, like, it makes him. I got to give him all the props in the world, man.
So the other question that I have for you, because you talked about fighting games, and the one that instantly came to mind to me was a little known franchise known as Super Smash Bros. Do you play Smash, and who are your top 3 mains?
Do I play Smash?
Glorious glory! Oh man.
Let's see, my mains. I would probably say Ganondorf, Captain Falcon. Lucario's my homeboy. Young Link, but only as Dark Young Link, because all the rest of the ones
I've tried Young Link. I can't do Young Link.
I love him, man.
Captain Falcon, I get around. Lucario, whenever I only had like 8 characters unlocked, I worked on Lucario, and he's good. But the ones that I go to are Kirby, King Dedede, Luigi. Rob is also incredible.
Annoying.
You just say
Piranha Plant.
Well, Piranha Plant's the shit. I actually do love Piranha Plant.
Piranha Plant's fun.
Everything else you mentioned, I hate with a fiery passion. I mean, Kirby's fine. Like, he's just kind of an all-around.
Yeah.
But which is fine. But like, King Dedede drives me crazy. Luigi drives me crazy. Like, Rob. Ugh. If I ever get Rob on shuffle, I'm pissed at a motherfucker.
Oh, my favorite thing to do is to literally just go on Squad Strike, have the computer set to like whatever difficulty, like usually like 7 or 8, and then just pick random for all my competitors. And it's usually like, if I get like Isabel, I'm like, fuck sakes. Or if I get like, I don't play Ganon, I don't play any of the links. So if I get any of them, I'm like, all right, well, I'm gonna lose this one. So
yeah, I love Cloud. That's become my pet project right now, and Robin, actually, very random, but I enjoy like the kind of idea of having to switch
of the Marths. I would say Corrin is my favorite. His neutral B is really good.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
The false Kaleb or the real Kaleb, the one with the beanie, the one that's supposed to be blind.
I was your first one. Okay, so I actually have 2 for you. I was on a bit of a TV kick recently, just getting through a bunch of shows I've never seen. What is your favorite TV show that you've seen that you just can go back and stream any episode of anytime it's on?
I would say it's probably a 4-way tie between Fresh Prince, Friends, The Boondocks, and Justice League. And when I say Justice League, that includes...
Does that include Unlimited?
It includes Unlimited. To me, that's all. I mean, if you really want to go there, then you could technically say that Batman the Animated Series, Superman the Animated Series, the new Batman Adventures, all of that is technically canonically
it's like the
giant
Timverse or whatever.
Batman Beyond,
exactly.
Batman Beyond, technically.
Yeah, Batman Beyond as well. They're all, and technically also Static Shock. So you could throw all of that in there if you wanted to, if we're cheating like that. But I really could watch an episode of any of those shows, of the Timverse, and be good. But then those 4 shows I named, like I'll watch them even if I've seen them a million times. Like I don't know about y'all. I don't fall asleep well and just in total silence. So typically I will go to sleep to TV, and I normally will put on something I've seen a million times, so I don't feel bad about missing a key plot point or something like that, you know.
Now, you mentioned Justice League Unlimited, and it actually sparked because a Nerdgasm, our debate league. We had a question. The question was, other than Kevin Conroy, who is who gave the best? Who gave the best? Fucking Jesus! Who gave the best voice performance in Justice League Unlimited? And the answers that were submitted were Clancy Brown for Lex Luthor and Phil Amar for Jon Stewart. Who and why?
I'm going to cheat and say Carl Lumley for Martian Manhunter and other voices, because my best friend from college is Brandon Lumley, his son. So the minute I found out, that his dad was the voice of Martian Manhunter, I was like, oh. So, but you can't go wrong with Mark Hamill, man. He's fucking killed it. I see fake Corey Caleb's over there raising his hand. I will acknowledge the Kaleb on the floor.
I can't believe you put that in his head now. God, hey, Kaleb. It's back to a year ago when I got here first. All right, so my last question for you. My last question for you is if you had whatever powers that could make it happen, what comic book superhero would you make the best version of into a movie, and why?
I would say either doing Dragon Ball properly, but most likely I would probably say Static Shock, and I would say just from the standpoint that, like, one, I mean, you know, I got the hair for it, so if I just got to drop some pounds, like, fuck it, I'll play him, like, that's fine. But you know, it was very funny watching that show as a kid in particular. There was something, again, to be said about how representation matters. It's why Black Panther was such a huge phenomenon, especially for African Americans and Black people around the world, is because you don't normally get to see, you know, a Black superhero kind of at the forefront and being a story that we can all connect to. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's specifically for Black people, but you get to see yourself for once. And I remember watching Static Shock when it came out and knowing nothing about the property when the show dropped, and I was like, yo, this is cool as fuck. Like, this kid's out here, like, you know, shocking the fuck out of everybody. He can fly. Like, his powers essentially were limitless in the sense that, like, you know, Bruce even says at one point, like, you don't understand how fucking strong, like, you grow up to be at one point when he did the Batman Beyond crossover. So, like, I've always found Static as a super dope character. I'm glad that Jefferson Pierce and Black Lightning is getting its own recognition now, both at the show and on Young Justice Outsiders. But it would definitely be Static. That would be the movie I want to make.
Yes.
Caleb Bowman does kind of look like Gear a little bit. Gotta say, kind of looks like Gear.
Oh yeah,
I feel like Caleb
right.
Looks like Gear a little bit.
He does a little bit. I will give him that. Both Calebs do.
All right, if you could team up with any Schmoedown competitor who you have not previously teamed up with, who would you choose?
I would probably go with Rachel Cushing. She's the GOAT. So then I don't really have to do anything but make jokes. Like, that's I'll literally be the mouth of the team, and she can be the actual brain of the team. It's totally fine. Like, that's what I would go with.
Yeah. I don't know if I've ever asked you this question, but this is a question I usually ask everybody in the community. Schmoedown competitors, Multiplex people, anybody. What's your favorite sandwich?
It's a good question. It's probably I want to say it's called the Turkey Day sandwich from Earl of Sandwich, which exists, to my knowledge, at least out in this part of the country, only in Vegas and in Anaheim outside of Disneyland. To the point where every time I go to Vegas, I demand, like, everybody's like, we got to hit this buffet. I was like, no, fuck that. We going to Earl of Sandwich, bitch. And like because the sandwich is that good. So please, for the love of God, if y'all are there, it's essentially a Thanksgiving sandwich, but it's incredible.
There's one in my town, actually, I think, or the town that I'm in. Yeah.
Oh, dude, you gotta go tomorrow.
Got homework.
Are they still open?
Probably not, but you do it tomorrow, man. First thing in the morning.
So JD West has a question. If you could voice any animated character, who would it be?
You know, it's funny. If you would ask me that question before I figured out about a month ago that I'd have a really great evil villain laugh, I probably would have said either Static or the Barack Obama version of Superman that they did that there's one universe where Barack is actually, you know, he's actually Clark.
It's I know it's featured in what the hell is that called? Multiversity. It's like the
yeah. Mm-hmm. It would those would have been my answers before, but now honestly, it's any villain because I found out that I could be like, like once I found out I could do that, I was like, okay, I kind of want to play villain. That shit would be fun as hell, man.
Nice. Another question from Jonathan Peck. He asked, "What movie do you want to do a special entrance for in the Schmodown?"
Oh well, I mean, anybody that I will tell you this: anybody that saw the Black History Schmodown got to see my I came in as a villain. My Inner Geekdom match, you'll get to see me doing a pretty dope entrance, which I don't want to ruin. So I'm gonna keep my mouth shut on that one. But if I had to pick another one, I would probably say it would probably be Detective Carter from Rush Hour. So don't be surprised if you catch me, coming out doing some Michael Jackson shit and screaming Lee like the whole of the match.
If you need a Lee, just let me know.
Yeah, for sure, dog. All
right. So I think one of the, unless somebody else has another question, I'll sort of end the Q&A on this. One of the great things about Multiplex is that we don't only do movie trivia, we do TV, we do nerd TV, we did sports. It's currently on a hiatus, and then the league that Cody and I run is a nerdgasm as well. It's kind of an intergeekdom debate league. If you could pick one of these sort of like different fan divisions to compete in, what would it be and why?
I would say either the TV or the nerdgasm, both because it's very funny is that I love movies with all my heart, and the one thing that I found is very interesting in Schmodown is the fact that, again, we all have very different movie watching habits, and I've seen a lot of movies over the years, but I get more invested in the story, and I could tell you all sorts of plot points and everything else like that, but I don't necessarily remember actors or directors as much as I should have, and that's where I get myself in a lot of trouble sometimes in these matches. That's why I was able to remember during the live Schmodown that it was Robin Hood that came in and was all like, oh yeah, we're going to try and save Fiona. And nobody else on that fucking panel knew that shit. But then when they were like, oh, name this Oscar director, I'm like, bitch, I don't fucking know. So but TV, I've watched a lot of TV over my time, and nerdgasm, I've read a lot of comic books, I've played a lot of video games, so those would be the two divisions I play.
Yeah, cool. Cody, I'm gonna hand the floor to you here because I'm a bit of a brain fart right now. I can't process words in my head to form a sentence.
Well, I have a question.
Yeah.
I mean, since he mentioned TV, what would be a TV show you would use as a strength? Maybe if, hypothetically, in another universe, another multiverse, there's another Winston Marshall that isn't part of the Schmodown that finds TV trivia and would pick, hypothetically.
No, for sure. Again, anything kind of black TV, I would know. So Fresh Prince, Martin, stuff like that. Friends, Modern Family, really comedy stuff. I know South Park inside and out. I've seen every episode multiple times. I would have said that about The Simpsons and Family Guy when I was younger. I've fallen off on both of those at this point. Family Guy, I got to about season 6 or 7 with Family Guy, and I kind of stopped. 24. I've watched the entirety of that series multiple times. Broad City, Chappelle Show, I can quote every episode verbatim. Key and Peele. I'm big into sketch comedy. If y'all haven't seen my sketch Hood Ass Yoga, you should definitely go look that up on YouTube when this is over. So yeah, that would probably be my answer. I'm really all over the place, but comedy is more than anything for sure.
Okay. Yeah, I think we would get along very well at that point.
I would love Martin to be pulled as a strength.
What's Martin? I've actually never heard of.
You've never seen? It's hilarious.
It's pretty great, man. It's Martin Lawrence's sitcom that he had in the 90s, where many phrases like "damn Gina" and talking about how Tommy ain't got no job, or does he? What is his job? And ragging on Pam, and it's Go watch it when you got some free time, man. It's great.
Doing Gina thing, you know, the usual.
Am I still trying to take over Brooklyn? Are you
I'm surprised you haven't tried to take over yet. You usually try to take over these things.
Well, because I try to be respectful when we have guests. But basically, you have other things to do tonight, so we're not going to definitely keep you. But we did kind of talk about something before stream, and if you would like to compete in Nerdgasm, who would you like to take on in Nerdgasm, and we'll maybe be able to make that happen. So.
If I had to take on anybody,
it'd
be that motherfucking nigga Jay Washington. I will fuck you up, dog. You better bring your ass to this Nerdgasm and get these motherfucking hands. I'm going to annihilate you. You fake ass, broke ass Thanos.
Oh. You heard
Someone clip that up, please. Post it on Twitter.
We're live, Paul.
We'll have to clip that. We'll clip that out.
We will clip that up, but. Actual formal challenge to one Jay Washington to play you in the
goddamn right.
I understood that reference. That was Breaking Bad, right? Yeah.
You heard it here first. Jay Washington versus Winston Marshall.
Now, should he choose to accept? Should Jay choose to accept? We do need it. We do need it. We do technically need it.
So.
Jay does have to get waxed by Kevin first, so just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind.
So, Jay, the floor. I guess the floor is yours. If you are watching this, if you would like to respond via.
His bitch ass ain't watching right now because he had fucking Captain Marvel. But when he gets out, don't worry, I'll be tweeting his ass for the next 3 hours. So when he does get out, he gonna be like, I don't want to talk about Captain Marvel, but I just been shit talk from this motherfucker with never.
Ooh, okay. Well,
the fire is real.
I love it.
Well, I think Jay's gonna get an earful there, Brooklyn.
That's gonna be. I thought Kaleb Coho and Matthew Rose's dance-off match was loud. Oh boy! Wait till we get Winston and Jay in the same room.
Like I said, if Jay accepts, you will see Winston Marshall take on Jay Washington in Nerdgasm here on Multiplex. It's up to you, Jay. Except if you want, because apparently Winston's really into it. So,
can I throw my name in there for co-host, or just to watch silently in a corner with the camera?
If should Jay choose to accept, Inky and Dinky and Doink have already been selected. So
I just want to watch silently in the corner and just watch fireworks and shoot.
Here's the great thing, Tim. You run the channel, so you can just go in a little private link there, and you can watch it as you.
I'm trying to be considerate, Brooklyn.
So Winston, that's a fantastic meme mug. Do you have anything going on that you'd like to plug before you have to get out of here, besides beating Jay's ass in Nerdgasm?
Oh yes, of course. So if you guys didn't hear, I was in a Nickelodeon original movie, Big So High Private Eye, that came out in January. So definitely wherever you get your Nickelodeon, check that out. I can't talk about it yet. I don't remember if I did late night with you guys when I had booked it or not, but I did just recently do a Disney Channel show. When I can talk more about it, I will let you guys know.
I think you were just announcing that whenever you went late night.
Word. So I still can't say yet any specifics, but once they've given me the green light for that, I will be sure to post it on Twitter. So please follow me, the Swaggy Blurred, TheSwaggyBlerd on all socials. And on top of that, like I said, I am developing some stuff with Jay, but I've got a whole lineup of stuff probably coming in the next month on the YouTube and Facebook pages. So definitely check that stuff out.
Awesome. Well, thank you for coming on again, Winston. I'm sure we'll get you on in the near future so that we can talk about your talk about your shows in the future. And you know, we need somebody to pick on Kaleb Coho. Cody and I get tired of it a lot. So if you ever need a punching bag, Kaleb Coho is your guy. So
word.
Oh, I do have a quick question. Will you be in the free for all?
Ooh, that is a good question. I don't know if I'm allowed to answer that. I will take that question. I will go talk to Christian and see if I can answer that question, and then I will respond on Twitter.
All right.
I can do that. That I can tell you.
The real question, Paul, is will you be in the
If you are, I'll see you there. So you know.
Oh. All right.
All right, gentlemen. Well, I got to take off. Thank you so much for having me. Always a pleasure to hang out with you guys.
Hey, thank you for being here. It was great having you here.
All right. Later, y'all.
See you, Winston.
Well then,
well that happened.
So, that's a first. Yeah. So, I'm actually curious to hear Jay's response to see if he actually follows, to see if he see if he accepts.
Brooklyn, are we going to play the other game that we skipped?
Do you guys want to play the other game?
I am down, but I would like to take a quick intermission, and I'll be right back.
What is the other game?
Oh, man, we have Cain.
Get Cain out of here.
No, Tim, shush. How did it go, Cain? No!
Cain, come back. I was lying.
Interview.
You can't scare him like that.
Damn.
He frightens easily.
All I gotta say is hashtag release the McMillan cut. That's all I gotta say about that.
Yeah, release the McMillan cut.
That's all I have to say about that.
Cain was here for 2 seconds.
All right, I will be right back. Do not start the game without me.
We will start whatever we
so
want
I will explain the game while he's under intermission. So if you guys ever watched the greatest game show ever, Whose Line Is It Anyway? You would have heard of a game called Scenes from a Half.
Weird way to spell 1 versus 100.
No, the correct answer is Whose Line Is It Anyway? Although I wish they would bring back 1 versus 100.
Pause. How'd it go, buddy?
Aren't I supposed to wait for Kaleb or fuck Kaleb?
Okay.
No, we're
fuck Kaleb.
He's literally wearing a Mickey Mouse shirt right now. So apparently really well.
Go ahead.
Cain, I need you as soon as possible. I need you to cut a portion of this video out, and I need to put it to Jay Washington ASAP. Because Winston,
you missed the mother of all hormones.
Jay to a Nerdgasm match in a very, very aggressive and awesome way.
I actually saw that because after my thing, I realized I haven't eaten all day. And I got hungry, so I was eating cereal, and then I saw that, and like the meme, not meme, but the GIF of like the guy just eating popcorn like intensely. That was literally me, but with cereal, and it was great because I was like, oh, this guy's serious. And that was like literally when I clicked on. I'm like, ooh, yikes. So I know exactly what you're talking about.
You answered the phone call, went through the interview, and then after they put a shirt on you. That's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, that's how it works. It's 2019, man. No, I made sure I wore my Star Wars hat and my Disney shirt. I just hit my mic. Hi.
How'd it go?
Yeah, how'd it go?
I was expecting photography questions, and they hit me up with them Jimmy John's questions. I'm like, fuck.
They hit him with like inner geekdom questions. They're like, Cain.
They were like, how many Oscar nominees are in the Disney animated universe? And I was like, oh shit, that's a bullshit question.
He's like, fucking C. And they're like, that's correct. That's correct.
Multiple choice.
All right, so if you ever watched Whose Line Is It Anyway, there's a game they played called Scenes from a Hash, but we are modifying it to this online podcast form called Scenes from a Chat. So we are gonna like not play out different scenes, but just like we tested this out before, and it was actually kind of funny. So I have a couple of primer ones. But if you guys have any like sort of scenarios that you want us to sort of act out, throw them in the chat, and we'll pick out the good ones. So the first ones that I have are things that you can say about your trivia match, but not about your partner.
Who talks first?
Anybody.
Oh. Things you say in a trivia match, but not to your partner.
They were definitely
cheating. About your partner. Not
okay, I got one.
They were definitely cheating.
That didn't last long.
I could see their hands the whole time.
Okay.
Good.
Could you keep?
Could you keep your hands up, please?
Second here. Stupid fucking thing is dry.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh,
Damn it! I just couldn't get it.
You could fit like 5 people in there.
What?
Wait, what?
How's that a trivia?
How does that work? Out.
Yeah, Drew Carey would have just hit the
Yeah.
No, he wouldn't.
All right,
It's very open.
Chat, hit us up with some. Come on, let's go.
All right, I got a couple more here. Treating mundane events as if they were Schmoedown matches.
Treating what?
Okay, treating mundane regular events as if they were Schmoedown matches. Kaleb Coho, I have something to announce. I am pregnant, and I believe that you are the father.
Oof, I'm sorry, man. Why'd you choose Kaleb?
Challenge.
There you go. Hoping somebody. I just had it lobbed up, and I was like, you could have hit that right out of the park.
I had to think how that works.
I didn't know what you were looking for.
Me neither.
All right.
That's why we didn't elect.
Do you take this woman as your lawfully wedded wife?
Yeah.
Repeat the question.
Damn it! I was gonna say.
I got
multiple choice.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen,
getting on the bus. 2 points.
I know it's a very sad time for you guys, and the death of a loved one comes at a very hard time. But the question is, what coffin would you like for their resting place?
The answer is fucking A47.
No, can we multiple choice on that? Like, what are my options here? Can I hit?
Spin again.
Your options are A, wood, B, steel, C, nothing, or D, a vase.
Well, shit. I guess I must just go with the classic fucking C, man.
Kaleb Coho, was I behaved well enough for you?
You did great.
Considering he dropped more F-bombs than I ever did.
Look, I never said like that. I just you behaved fine.
all right. JD West actually has a pretty good one. Schmoedown competitor presidential slogans.
All the opposites.
I can't. None of us can really say the greatest one we ever heard today.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Andrew Guy tackling our way to victory.
Yikes.
Andrew Guy, where's the office?
Where's the votes? Where's the votes?
Where's the votes? You're right.
Yeah.
It's prime time. Get out and vote.
Oh wow!
Pokemon go to the polls.
Yikes.
Oofa.
The worst part is that's not even a joke.
Yeah, I remember that. That was a move.
Crush the poll.
All right, I got another one. Famous Hollywood quotes as performed by not Carol Channing, as performed by Aunt Clarice.
No.
Well, there's only one person who can do Aunt Clarice.
Unfair.
All right, famous Hollywood quotes as performed by Schmoedown competitors.
You act like we can do Schmoedown competitors. None of us can do it.
One of you guys
don't even have
You're right.
voices.
Somebody get a loud voice. They can be John Roca.
Can I just be myself? Can I just read
Yeah, Paul can just say it as himself. It counts.
Yeah.
No, that does not count. He's cheating. He has to do it as the Hobbit.
He said Schmoedown.
Yeah, he said Schmoedown.
Oh, Schmoedown.
Yeah.
Not fan league.
Not fan leagues.
The only time Kaleb could ever win the fandom title if Robert moves up.
But I feel like
anybody though. Yeah.
But I mean, if we were doing fan leagues, I mean, Cody can do like Dan Skip Allen and stuff. So why not? You know.
Can I do? Let's do this.
we're doing fan league impressions of
we could
movie quotes.
Yeah,
Oh
movie quotes. Yeah.
Everyone,
I just
shut up.
want to
Let's move on.
Impressions, not even movie quotes.
Handle the truth.
Oh.
In my roof.
Okay, Nico has one. Schmodown inspired punishments.
Does listening to Nico talk qualify?
Ken Natstock? Or no, Josh McCouga. We are going to make you watch it again. Cody Newberry. We are going to make you watch a Yankees game.
I watch 18 of them a year.
That doesn't involve the Boston Red Sox.
I'd rather jump in a meat grinder.
I feel like we're just not even sticking to any of the guidelines of any of these. We're just kind of doing whatever the hell we want.
Yeah. Okay. I got another one. What Kaleb Coho does on his day off?
Not laundry. Not
shower.
Probably. I mean, let's be honest. Kaleb on his day off, he's on IMDb, and he's like, "All right, what minuscule character can I find to write in this match? Oh, Zoe Kravitz. She was in a picture. Let's ask that.
How could I fuck Cade McMillan today?
Jim.
Yikes.
I mean, it's only a few-hour drive. I'm sure he could get it done if he needed to.
Oh, okay. I got one. Okay, I got
one. A47.
All right, I got one. Jeopardy categories where Schmodown or Multiplex roster members are the answers.
I'll take the goat. I'll take the goat for 500. What is Robert Parker?
What is Sam Levine?
Oof.
I will
shut your mouth.
Sorry.
What is IT?
I will take Denzel Washington's Enthusiasts for 800, please.
Famous Clint Eastwood promo. The good, the bad. With a real hard loft, please stand up.
Yikes.
I'll take champions for 500. Who is Paulo Yama?
Not against Lucas. Okay,
you're right. You're right. Not against Lucas.
And Paul also has zero belts currently, so
that's true.
Except for the one that holds up his pants.
That's true. That's true.
I'll take.
No new champ around yet, so that's all I'm saying.
I'll take people who write Jane Fonda so bad they need the Rosetta Stone to translate it for 400, please.
Who is John Rucka?
Famous title.
We're looking for Matt Nose at 400. Sorry.
Good one.
Good one.
I'll take fandom champions who get release date questions wrong.
I'll take Paul. Who is Paulo Yama?
I'll take fan league players who've not won a single match in their career talking shit about someone who had 5 championships. Who is Kaleb Bowman?
I'll take people who are wrong about that.
I'll take somebody who likes to insert himself in everything for 400, please.
What is Kaleb Coho?
Nope. I know where you're going.
Who is Kaleb Bowman?
Is this a sexual thing?
Who is Nico Suave Roli?
I think he's like one of the only people watching right
now. No, I was thinking of the person who was already said.
Oh.
I'll take arriving on time for 400, please.
Not Cain McMillan.
There's no one in this call.
Oof.
Yikes. Well, that was a dud. Man, I thought that was going to be so fun, but it's...
I got one more.
It's probably worth it. You're like reviving the entire game just for this joke.
I will. I'll take songs written in... I'll take songs written in 1 second for 500, please. Oh fuck!
Oh fuck! You're on the thousand again.
Okay, I think that's my cue to go.
Oh, good
guys. Bye.
Bye, Boatman.
See you, boat.
All right, one Kaleb gone, another one to go.
Yeah.
Another one bites the dust.
Another one rides the bus. And another one go. And another one go. Another one rides the bus. Sorry, that's a Weird Al song.
All right. So, what other questions? Anything going on in the chat, bro?
Really,
that is the question.
It's been a tame.
I have a question for Mr. Polyama. What year was Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets released?
I have a question for Kaleb. What are the odds that you guys run a joke into the ground like 5 days into its existence?
You apparently don't know us very well, Paul.
They still make 47 jokes, so
that's true.
So, Paul, since you're here as the other Schmodown competitor, what match are you looking forward to competing in that you can probably tell us about?
None. I'm not competing anymore. I'm actually demoted. I don't know if you guys heard.
Yeah.
You saw that 2003. Like,
retiring on a positive note.
Undefeated.
Retiring undefeated.
Something Chance couldn't do.
I mean,
shots fired.
I guess.
Who's a person that you believe that you're on a level with promo-wise?
Me?
Yes.
In what? Like in the Schmodown or just generally?
Just in general.
I don't know. That's kind of a hard question to answer.
Like who's a person that you think that?
It also depends who I'm playing, because I think if there's like someone who I don't really know much about, I feel like it's a lot harder. It's different. But I don't know. We'll see.
Like Hunter Chambliss, you know a lot about.
I don't know who that is, actually.
Oh.
I think Cody knows who that is, though. Favorite.
I think that's Cody's son, Hunter Chambliss.
Oof. I might get him back on the call just to yell at you.
No, he would have come back on by now.
Oh man, you know what we should have done? We should have got Nick Clarice to call Winston. That would have been funny.
Ooh,
because
fucking yikes to me, dog.
That's a roll of the dice there.
Because Clarice was not born whenever Winston was on late night. So yeah. This might be a good time. I don't know. I might.
How long have we been on for?
We've been on for a current 1 hour 26 minutes.
This might be one of the shortest ones we've had. Damn.
Probably, yeah.
We
could play another. We could play another game right quick.
What, Family Feud or something else?
What else you got?
We could play another game of shenanigans, or we could play 6 Degrees again with Paul. Let's see if Paul will see if Paul
would be
knows.
down for that.
Yeah, we'll do one more game, and then I gotta get up in like 6 hours. So.
Okay.
You say that every time.
Yeah, because I don't sleep. I'm like a good day of sleep for me is 5 hours. It's either 5 or 11. There's never in between.
I'm lucky to get 4.
Yeah. So Paul, we'll get you to start. We'll go reverse order. Paul's going to ask Tim. Tim will ask me. I'll ask Cain. Cain will ask Cody. Cody will ask Coho.
So
who's my child again? You want to shut your mouth?
6 Degrees. We're going to play 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon.
Okay.
Yeah. So Paul's going to knock me out because he's going to me.
Yama, yeah, I'd rather get ran over by a steamroller. Good lord.
You already did when you played me and Lucas. Oof.
Oh.
I actually took you guys to pretty close to the end, so shut your face.
A movie or an actor?
Actor was in movie with actor or actress was in movie with actor or actress.
So I named 2 actors that were in a movie together.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks was in Forrest Gump with Robin Wright.
Who's next?
Tim.
I don't know any other movie she was in.
There's a huge one.
There's actually two.
Two enormous.
Both released, I believe, in the same year.
No, that's not what I'm thinking of, though.
Oh.
Oh, I know you're talking about them, but
Wait, you seriously can't name another Robin Wright movie?
No, I seriously
Kristen Wiig? Shut your face.
Yeah.
Tim, your task is to think of a name.
Princess Bride, anybody?
5, 4,
I can't use that.
3, 2, 1.
No, I'm not using that. Just go.
Wonder Woman?
She was in that?
Yeah.
Just the general on the island.
And with that, you lost fandom fight against Starly Borg.
All right.
So, hey, Cain, I told you. I rigged it so you can have an easy win.
What?
Oh God.
What? We don't rig matches here. Don't say
We
that.
don't. We're not the plantation.
Now there's gonna be a whole rumor thing.
We waited so long.
Not even good.
No,
that's true.
So I get to start off fresh, and I get to give it to Cain. So Cain, Chris Hemsworth was in Thor Ragnarok with Jeff Goldblum.
Jeff Goldblum.
Couldn't do that for me, Paul. Fine, whatever.
Was in.
I didn't think I was that hard. Look who you're giving it to.
Jeff Goldblum was in Jurassic Park with Cody. Follows me, right?
Yeah.
Samuel L. Jackson.
That's what I'm talking about. Samuel L. Jackson was in.
Please say the one that I'm thinking of.
No, I'm not going to do that. Django Unchained with Christoph Waltz.
Christoph Waltz was in Inglourious Basterds with Mike Myers.
Mike Myers was in Bohemian Rhapsody with Lucy Boynton.
You fucker. Lucy Boynton.
Yeah.
Best movie of the year.
Lucy Boynton. Let's pull
favorite
that
movie
fucking
of
name.
2016.
There's one. There's one I thought you would know, to be honest.
Oh, really?
Otherwise,
okay. You remember who you're talking to here?
Yes.
Lucy Boynton was in. Lucy Boynton was in movie 43 with Richard Dreyfuss. I have no idea.
He's up.
What was the one you were thinking of, Paul?
I was going for Sing Street. But
there's also Murder on the Orient Express.
Never saw Sing Street.
I thought that was you that said you liked it.
Cain starts out fresh.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's going to say something Disney because he just got off the phone with those people.
You're not even wrong. I was literally about to say something. Now I feel like I'm obligated.
Did you ask them why they screwed up The Last Jedi?
Just say it. Oh, God. Just say it, Cain.
We're not getting into that rant. I was going to say Alihi Carvalho was in Moana with Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Oh,
you just dated my friend's brother. But anyway.
Really?
Anyway. Yeah.
What did you say?
You have
my
The Rock.
friend's little
You have The Rock.
brother in like 7th grade.
Ooh.
Yeah, but The Rock. The Rock.
I forget.
The
Paul's
Rock was in Rampage with
Oh.
Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
And Jeffrey Dean Morgan was in Watchmen with Jackie Earl Haley.
I could really kill Cain right now if I wanted to.
Do it.
That's
Kill shot, Paul. I gave it
You
to
already
you.
killed 2 people.
That's fine.
I didn't try to.
Hey, Robin Wright was not a kill shot.
That's not a kill shot.
Lucy
Look
Boynton.
who he was giving it to.
Princess
She
Bride?
said, so I'm giving this to Cain, right?
Yeah, I'm giving this to Cain right now.
Yeah.
Okay, Jackie Earl Haley was in Alita Battle Angel with Mahershala Ali.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Mahershala Ali was in Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse with.
Is he gonna do it? He's gonna do it.
Oh, do it. Do it.
Do it. Do the roar. Do the roar. Do the roar.
Hey.
Do the roar.
John Mulaney.
There you go.
Oof.
Why are you gonna be a douche? Has he been in anything else?
I don't think so, actually, to be honest.
Besides his own specials, I'm pretty sure he literally hasn't been in anything.
Yeah, he's never been in anything.
Kind of a. That's a grenade. You just handed him like a
Never
live
been in
grenade.
any other movie except Spider-Verse.
You can't. Are you allowed to do that?
If not, I can
thought
change
they
it.
had
I'm fine
to
with
be in
that.
Other things.
I can change it. I'm fine with that.
I feel like that's a little unfair.
All right,
Or you go
Mahershala
back with Ryan.
Mahershala Ali was in Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse with Chris Pine.
Damn it.
Were you hoping?
Haley Steinfeld. But
That's what I thought he was going to go to.
Yeah.
Chris Pine was in Into the Woods.
Oof.
With
if you
James
Corden.
James Corden was in Begin Again with Adam Levine.
Has Adam Levine been in other things?
There's at least one thing I know of it.
I think
besides
he's
5.
Is he in that?
Someone call hands.
No, it's not
Someone
him.
call hands.
It's not him.
Hands. Are you
Hands. Someone call hands. Call hands. Hands. Call hands.
Oh.
Hands.
You're such a jackass.
I am. I want.
In a game that doesn't matter or count.
I know.
Hands.
I don't think. Oh, is he in? Okay, I'm just gonna say Adam Levine was in. Are we gonna be particular about articles in movie titles?
If they're major, then yeah.
Adam Levine was in Clapper with Ed Helms. It's either Clapper or The Clapper.
Okay. You said Ed Helms?
Yes, Ed Helms.
Yeah.
Fact check.
You guys can fact check. If it's a wrong title, then fucking.
Someone who's out, please fact check.
I can. Yeah, I'll check. Clapper, you said?
Yeah. With Ed Helms.
It's The Clapper, but
that's fine. Christ.
I will allow it because it's the same thing as the thing.
Also, you dicked me over, so if it ever gets to me and Coho, I'm just gonna destroy you on one.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, he was being kind of a dick towards you.
You
need to kill him.
I deserve it.
Fuck. I don't know if he's in this. I think he is. Maybe I don't know. Ed Helms was in.
There's a very easy one. It's right there.
You can do it.
Right there, buddy.
Right there.
Okay.
There's two.
Ed Helms. I'm hoping I'm thinking of the right movie. Was in Inside Out with Amy Poehler. Is that right, or am I thinking the wrong person?
You're thinking of Bill Hader.
Ooh.
Yeah.
The
Hangover.
Hangover.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Also,
Who
Vacation.
goes after me?
Me. I'm after you.
Cody.
Caleb.
Yeah.
Please take him over.
Okay.
Be prepared to lose.
Yeah, I'm trying to be realistic to you.
Oh man, he was in a movie I shouldn't say.
I'm gonna say Cary Grant.
Yes.
Was in Arsenic and Old Lace.
Okay.
With Priscilla Lane.
Big wolf.
Yeah, go fuck yourself, Coho.
Priscilla Lane was in The 10 Commandments with Charlton Heston. And with that, I'm out.
And you just set Paula to kill Cody.
Yes,
that's fine.
I mean,
I'm second against
I'm cool with
Paul.
Cody though. I'm cool with Cody.
I'm that random guy on the internet.
Denzel Washington
Okay.
was in The Bone Collector with Angelina Jolie.
Okay. Angelina Jolie was in. Angelina Jolie was in Mr. and Mrs. Smith with Vince Vaughn. I believe that he's in that.
Let me fact check.
I think he's sitting in the. I think he's in the kitchen with him. Ma, I could have shot you. Make meatloaf.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure I'm right. I could be wrong.
I think so. I think you're right.
Yeah, you're correct.
Even if I'm wrong, then at least I didn't go with just Brad Pitt.
No, you're correct. Yeah.
So Vince Vaughn is on the table.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Vince Vaughn is in Swingers with Jon Favreau.
Hey.
John Favreau.
There's the correct answer here, Cody. It's the correct answer here.
Pretty
Yeah.
easy one, actually.
Not that shitty chef movie.
No, the real correct answer, I hope he says.
No, John Favreau was in Chef with Dustin Hoffman.
Okay. Dustin Hoffman was in. All the Presidents of Men with Robert Redford.
Okay. Robert Redford was in.
It's a real easy one I can think of.
Robert Redford was in Captain America: Winter Soldier with Anthony Mackie.
Yeah, Anthony Mackie was in 8 Mile.
Yes.
With who do I want to go? Brittany Murphy.
Nice.
Ooh, yikes.
Brittany Murphy was in Just Married with Ashton Kutcher.
Okay. Ooh, now I have to remember the titles of the movies.
Yeah.
Ashton Kutcher was in No Strings Attached with Ludacris.
Good. Ludacris was in Too Fast, Too Furious. Oh, was he in that one?
Yes.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, that's he did the song. With Tyrese Gibson.
Tyrese Gibson was with Josh Duhamel in Transformers. 2007.
Oh shit, he is in that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Because he plays the colonel. If I'm correct, Paul, right?
I think so. I don't know his title.
Yes,
but
that's Josh Duhamel.
He's the military guy.
Thank you, wife. Josh Duhamel was in Safe Haven with Julianne Hough.
Oofa.
Okay.
Now there's something. There's two at least notable ones.
Okay. Which? Ooh, Julianne Hough was in. I think. Yeah, Julianne Hough was in Dirty Grandpa with Zac Efron.
Ooh, not the one I was going to think of. Zac Efron. What's that title of Brooklyn's one that he just told me about? Zac Efron was in An Awkward Moment. I think that's what it's called.
Close enough. Which actor is he gonna say?
Shit. Now I can't even think of who's in it. Who was that connecting piece? Michael B. Jordan?
Yeah.
You're looking for that. You're looking for that awkward moment, but
it's close enough.
Yeah, but it's what him and Miles Teller, right?
Yeah. Them. Yeah. Miles Teller, and then Michael B. Jordan. Ooh, I almost want to name that terrible movie, but I don't think that I can remember any other actors in it. Michael B. Jordan was in Creed 2 with Dolph Lundgren.
Dolph Lundgren was in Rocky 4.
Okay.
With Brigitte Nielsen.
Question: is there a franchise role?
The Creed 2 and Rocky are separate entities.
Okay, that's fair.
I challenge that, but okay.
No, it's fair.
Fuck yourself.
I mean, if Thor and Iron Man are separate, then Rocky and Creed are separate.
Okay. Brigitte Nielsen.
I may have screwed myself.
No, I'm not. It was in Beverly Hills Cop 2 with Eddie Murphy.
Okay.
I want to see how long this can keep going.
Eddie Murphy was in one of my favorite comedies, Coming to America, with Arsenio Hall.
Come on, it's Paul. He knows this.
There's another one.
Yeah, there are. I'm trying to think of.
It's not as big of a dick as it could have been, but
which one do I want?
Oh, Cody, do you know they're making a 2 Coming to America 2 soon?
That makes me want to go. That one makes me want to vomit.
Arsenio Hall was in Black Dynamite with Michael Jai White.
Touche. Touche. But
that's a real big one.
Yeah.
Michael Jai White was in The Dark Knight with Michael Cain.
Oh yeah, you're not wrong.
No, I'm not wrong.
Michael Caine
And I have seen.
Michael Caine was in my great uncle's favorite movie, Secondhand Lions, with Haley Joel Osment.
Haley Joel Osment was in.
Okay, 19. Yeah. For some reason.
Haley Joel Osment was in Entourage with Ronda Rousey.
I mean, there's an answer.
Ronda Rousey.
Yeah, there's a few.
Yeah.
Was in. Oof.
Hey.
Did I almost forget? Okay, Fast and Furious 6. Or is it Furious 7?
Which one?
Anybody's guess is as good as mine. No.
Oh, it's Furious 7 because she's in the Middle East. Okay, she's in Furious 7 with Jason Statham.
Now,
question. I mean, would that count as a franchise?
We already said Too Fast, Too Furious. So we've already entered into the franchise, yeah.
Okay, so I have to pick a different... Do I get to pick one, or is it just wrong?
You can pick another one. I'm not going to fault you. No one said it when you started saying it, so you're good.
Ronda Rousey, what the fuck else is she in? Oh, wait. Okay, she is in that, yeah. All right. Yeah, I'm just going to go with the easiest actor because I don't think I can really name anyone else. Ronda Rousey, I think, was in Mile 22 with Mark Wahlberg.
You're not wrong. Mark Wahlberg. Where do I want to go? Mark Wahlberg was in Ted with Mila Kunis.
Okay. Mila Kunis is in The Spy Who Dumped Me with Kate McKinnon. I'm gonna make you say that movie.
Yeah, one of my least favorite people on the planet. Kate McKinnon was in 2016's Ghostbusters with
who's he gonna go with?
Leslie Jones. And I believe there may be only like 3 movies I can think of over there in it.
Jones.
This is more testing you than anything.
Ooh. I hate that movie, but I think she's... Okay, you might have to fact check me on this. I think that Leslie Jones is in Sing with Seth MacFarlane.
You're correct.
She is in Sing.
Seth MacFarlane, that terrible human being.
Watch your mouth.
Was in...
Seth MacFarlane's glorious. You shut your whore mouth.
What did you say to me?
Seth MacFarlane is a god. You shut your whore mouth.
Okay. Oof.
Oh, well then.
Not for Family Guy, but you know.
He was in A Million Ways to Die in the West
with
Liam Neeson.
Oof. Liam Neeson was in Nonstop with Skeet Ulrich. Or not Skeet Ulrich. Scoot McNairy. Jesus.
What was it? You broke up, sorry.
Scoot McNairy. He was in Nonstop with Scoot McNairy. How did I get this?
Is that the plane one?
Yep.
Okay. I get that and the train one confused.
That's Unstoppable.
No, that wasn't.
Well, not with him.
Called The Commuter or something.
Oh yeah, that too. Well, the names are, I guess, but yeah.
He was in. Oh, so who do I have?
Scoot McNairy.
Okay, Scoot.
Hands, Cody. Hands.
Oh, I'm playing video game.
That's code for masturbating.
Yeah, on stream with 5 guys. That's literally what I love to do.
That's your fantasy.
It's the best fast food burger, so makes sense.
Scoot McNairy.
It was a pretty famous movie, isn't it? I would say. Kaleb, it's pretty famous, right?
12 Years a Slave with Michael Fassbender?
I think so.
Taking a shot. Sounds
Yeah.
right.
Then Michael Fassbender was in The Light Between Oceans with Alicia Vikander.
Alicia Vikander.
There's a shitty remake she did.
Yeah, the funny thing is, can I name anybody from Tomb Raider?
Good luck.
Oof.
That's at least one.
There's definitely one. Actually, there's two.
Paul, congratulations. I did not know.
Oh my god.
Nothing for Alicia Vikander? Or are you
Nothing.
just tapping out?
Yeah, I just don't have anything.
Ron Goggins would have been a Tomb Raider.
Okay.
And then isn't she also Next Machina?
Yeah, Oscar Isaac.
Oh, okay.
So Paul could hear it one last time in the fan leagues. And your winner.
That was a gutsy. I can't believe Kaleb almost made me lose like 2 rounds in.
Sweet fucking Jesus, that was long.
All right, I think
now it's time to call it, because
now that's something that you can say about your Throwdown trivia match, but not your partner. Yeah,
I mean,
if anybody is still here, congratulations. Be sure to check out everybody's content while I go back to sleep.
We'll
So
put it all down in the description below. But thank you guys for watching.
Cheers, guys.
RBRTPRKR98.
You can find my new album, Shoot for Teams, coming out on Spotify.
My album with my group, The Spoons, is coming out this week. Check it out.
Drive safely, guys. Drive safely.